Hello again, everyone, here from L'Aquila, Andrade, the CEO of OneHundred, and we're here covering the final of the World Series Gran Sasso. We have Letícia Saltori from Brazil, the second place in the Rio Caminho do Ouro World Series, where Cida Maria Cunha has won the race. She's also running today here in Gran Sasso. Here to my right, I have the man they say he's the chief everything officer. He solves all the problems, whatever is required, we call Claudio. Claudio, we have here some outstanding performances. Cody Reeds, Roger, Alexander Morgan have crossed the finish line on the 100-mile race. So we know those positions, and we now see the first female runner coming all the way from Brazil, Letícia Saltori. Outstanding runner. What do you think about, first of all, the times that we've had for men, and now also the time we are seeing here for Letícia Saltori?
We see the man run very fast. We was impressive of the first part of the race when they try to set a pace really very fast. They crossed the first 40 kilometers in 4 hours. So it's really very hard the pace. They have a little bit some problem during the night because was a little bit cold, and they have to slow down the pace, and some of them have some personal problem that they was not able to maintain the pace of the winner. And now we see that Letícia is coming very near from the finish line. He's looking a little bit tired. He needs to walk and not run for some meters, but also here set a very hard pace and run very fast this first edition of 100 Gran Sasso.
And Claudio, we've also have been following the 100K. I'm going to use here just quickly the live results so we get the proper information. Whilst I'm doing that, Letícia, she's really very close here to Piazza San Bernardino in L'Aquila. She'll be facing the Basilica di San Bernardino, and with the gong waiting for her at the finish. So we'll be crowning the first female champion of the World Series here, and just potentially 1 kilometer, I believe 1K roughly, for Letícia to come here. She's walking now. She knows if she walks, it's hers. No one is going to take it away from her anymore now. And this is quite an outstanding time as well for Letícia. I think we have results here for the 100K. Now, Claudio, your views on the 100K overall, the actual course, and also the performances we've been seeing this far.
The guys of 100K are already crossed the checkpoint in Santo Stefano. They already ran 40K, and we have 3 guys in front of the race. They are setting a pace very fast. They are Luca Carrara, Giacomo Forconi, and Giulio Ornati. Luca Carrara is a little bit in front of the other 2, only 1 minute, something more. We expect a final time around 8 hours. So run an 8 hours in 100K with in a trail running is not easy. It's really not easy. They are lucky because the weather is very good. The course is not so hard, but they have to pay attention because the race is still long. But we are really impressive of the pace that they set for the first part of the race. I know Luca personally. I had him in a race last May, And if he set a pace, it's because he's able to maintain the pace until the end. So I expect that he can finish at that pace. And we see if he's able to maintain the gap or increase the gap from the other two guys.
And Claudio, we see here on the female side that Anna Martin and Cinzia have passed the first checkpoints. Do you think there will be a big gap on the bigger gap on the 100K? Because really Leticia is putting on here quite a performance in comparison to the male athletes. And we know in endurance sports sometimes the gap is closing by, not widen as in other sports. What do you think potentially it can happen between man and woman in the 100K?
For sure, the man race in 100K is really competitive, and little bit less the woman race. In any case, we have two athletes, Anna Martin and Cinzia Ascanio, that are close, and they try to run a very good race. The pace that they set is a good pace, but not at the same level, I think, of the men. The men are running really very fast. Now we see that Leticia is very near from the finish line. Is crossing. Yes, we have only, I think, 400 or 500 meters to the finish line. So we see if Leticia is able to arrive here and celebrate is winning in this first edition of 100 Grand Finale. You are looking where the second ladies is, and I think that Patricia is back of. It's not so far. It's not so far. We can have also the second ladies in less than 1 hour, but we have only few minutes for the arrival of Patricia. Is almost at the finish.
So Leticia will be taking a right turn, just maybe 100, 200 meters. She'll be taking a right turn, then making a little. Yes, she's taking a right already, and she's going to go around the via, the Scalinata di San Bernardino, and then start climbing the stairs all the way up to the Basilica of San Bernardino. This is the last few 100 meters for Leticia. This has been a real struggle. The whole day, the whole night, she's been out there fighting the elements and trying to push for making her mark really on the ultra trail running world. This is the final of the first 100-mile, 100K World Series here in Gran Sasso. She's worked so hard in Brazil, trained so much. We know there are so many thousands of people in Brazil watching the race now, following the performance from Leticia. This is really an historical moment now with Leticia, the first female runner here in the Gran Sasso World Series final, climbing the stairs. This is a very emotional moment. We see she is carrying there. I'm struggling to see what it is, but I think she's praying now or thanking, I think, God for this amazing performance. Leticia is going now very, very steep ascent. These are the final meters. And we see there Valmir Lana, also from Brazil, the Vista Trail Running, just next to her, saying some strong words, and I'm sure congratulating for a great performance. We see everybody, hundreds of people here, Igor there with the bells, and Leticia is making here history as the first female winner of the 100 World Series here in Gran Sasso in Italy. What a great performance. Claudio. You see there, Leticia, she had to jump to hit the gong. My God, what a performance, huh, Claudio?
Really, congratulations to her for the performance, for the race. She was able to run a very good race, maintain the pace for all the time, and arrive here in L'Aquila in a great with a great performance.
Vai Brasil! For everybody there in Brazil, we say hi here. Olá a todos aí no Brasil, quem está seguindo aqui o 100 World Series, essa grande vitória da Letícia Saltori, ela ali visivelmente emocionada, que grande luta aí durante a noite. Parabéns a Letícia, being crowned here the 100-mile female winner of the World Series, and she's also taking home 6,000 euro prize money. Claudio, this has never been seen before in the world of trail running. What do you think that this means in terms of the professionalization of the sport?
It's a big change in the world of trail running. We never see a prize money like this, and we need to expect that in future many athletes want to come to run this event to have a good, really a good prize money. I work for the last 10 years with Kenyan athletes in the road race, and I think that also African athletes start to think to run this type of race if the prize money is like now in 100 final, and if is increased for the future. So for sure become more interesting for many athletes arrive to run and try to win this type of prize money.
Yes, and Leticia, she's followed by a lot of people. She inspires a lot. She does great work. She's a coach as well, a running coach. And I'm sure her husband, Marco, is in Brazil, and the whole team very happy with this outstanding performance from Leticia. She's the first. We cannot understate this. She's the first female winner in the world of the World Series. This is really an incredible mark, and something is as a paradigm shift in the trail running world. And there we see Leticia with her medal. She fought so hard to get that medal. And Claudio, here when we see this profile on in the 100 miles, and you know the race, you know what's involved, highlights you think for anyone that wants to come next year to race here in the Gran Sasso mountain trail?
Yes, for sure. The group here in Gran Sasso dedicate a lot of time to create a very good course. They work very hard to have 18 points and live station, live base very good. That can the events is ready to increase the number of the runners and become a very good events for the end of the season in Europe, and become one of the events that the people wait for all the season.
Yes, absolutely. And we also including here the GPS tracking technology combined with the live results, intermediate checkpoints, the segments, the King of the Hill, the Mountain Goat. Actually, it will be interesting to see at the end the position on the segments as well. I'm going to try and get some information as we are speaking here, but it's going to be interesting to see at the end if the winners have actually crossed the segments faster than the other runners. I mean, the first ascent and then the descent. Leticia is just passing in front of us here at the studio where we are sitting. We see it. She's accompanied by the race doctor as well. She's going inside for a check. We do that with all runners. Now, let's see if we can get information exactly. Leticia Saltori, what do you think of this time on the screen, Claudio?
It is really impressive. 22 hours to finish 100 miles for a ladies with 5,400 meters is a really very good performance. She ran very fast. She maintained the pace for all the race. You told me yesterday night, Letizia start and you never stop her. And we see at the end, it's the truth. She arrived in a very good time, and we hope to see her here again. So now we see it's arrived in the ET station. They help her to remove the shoes and the socks, and he's looking tired, but for sure he did a very good. She did a very good performance.
Claudio, I'm going to leave for 2 minutes and come back. If you could please help just to continue commentating, I have to go say congratulations to Letizia. You'll see me on the screen.
Okay, okay. So now we have some. I think maybe in a few minutes we will have again the runner of the 100K online. They will be very near at the half of the race, but at the moment we still see Letizia that is waiting. She don't know, but Joao is arrived there to her, and we are very happy of her performance, and we are very happy for all the people that follow us from Brazil. They was very active online in the live streaming. We have here also Camillo that can say, Camillo Franchi, that he is the organizer of this big event in Gran Sasso, that worked for a long time to arrive at this day ready for the event. So Camillo, what do you think about today?
That I'm ready to start for the next edition. Maybe not the same rest that needs those fantastic athletes, because I think they deserve to have some good rest. We are happy and we are curious to have informations, details about the tracks, the roads, the spirit of the event here. I feel very happy, but we are just in the middle of the trip, of the job. So we have to work for today, for tomorrow, and then think about that. So the next edition. That was, or is, a number 0. And I think the team was fantastic. The merge of people from many countries working together for weeks, months actually, was fantastic. Was a very great experience. I think that the 100 was capable to create a fantastic group, and we have to take this as a power unit capable to push us and do better year by year.
Yes, for sure. This is a very nice experience for everybody. Work together for a long time to create this World Series, and in particular for these events. So, like Camilo say, we just start. We have a lot of work to do, and we have this first experience here in L'Aquila, and from here we start to create the next events of next year. And we need for sure to learn a lot from this weekend and prepare the next year better than now, and increase and perform also as better next year.
If I have one more minute, this is the chance to see many things which are developed 1 hour from downtown Rome, which is really unbelievable for many people. So we are really 60 minutes driving from the Colosseum, and we had the possibility from here in L'Aquila. Almost no one of the team was coming from L'Aquila, actually, and for many people was a discover to see how was fantastic to see uh, named Little Naples, so far, so close, I'm sorry, to such a big city, and have this so beautiful experience all together. So in few hours we will be at the ends of the number zero. I think we should start to work for the number 100.
Thank you, for sure. So now we leave you for a few minutes, and we will be back when the athletes of 100K will reach the half of the way in this race that start this morning at 9. So see you soon.
And thank you very much.
Thank you very much.